as you're working through your historical context, when you get to the end of the slides, you're going to have a section here where it says take notes on context. It's going to have a couple questions for you. You're going to add your note. This is the part that Miss Byrne can read, and this is how I can see that you completed your historical context section of the work for the week. And this is where I can make sure that you are on the right track. So you're going to type in your answer right here, and the notes will be saved for you to use later in your work. You type in your answer, you save your note. All right, note added. Then you go on to your next section. The next section is your documents. Read closely. This is your close read section. So now we're working on the historical thinking skill of close reading. So we begin our documents. When we begin our documents, the first information that is going to be given to you is the sourcing information. For the sourcing information, you're going to have questions over here where it says source it for you to answer. You're going to type in each one of these boxes and answer the question. When was it created? Who created it? You're going to type in your answer right in here. Answer each one of these questions by typing in the box and scroll all the way down so you get all the questions. Once you're done answering each one of these, you're going to save your note. You must save it for me to see your work. So you're going to answer each question. You're going to click Save Note, and you're going to go to the next question. After you've done the sourcing, it's the read closely. So at this point, you're going to make sure you have a nice close read of your document. One of the great things about these documents on here is if you don't know one of the words in green, they're in green on your screen, you can click on the word and it will give you the definition. So this is a nice feature so that you don't have to look anything up and you have the definitions right here for you. You're going to read the question. Why were so many African Americans moving to cities in the early 1940s? And somewhere in this document, you're going to have an answer for that. So you're going to write your answer right here in this box. You're going to type your answer in. And again, this is the part that Ms. Byrne can see and can evaluate if you're on track and can grade you on. So you'll save your note for each question as you go. Once you've saved your note, you go to the next question. This question is asking you to gather evidence. You know Ms. Byrne loves using evidence. We're not going to make claims that we can't support. And so here, we're going to look into the document, and it says highlight at least 2 phrases or sentences in the document that help you answer the question. So you would look at the document and you would find where there's evidence to say what happened when Black and white citizens came into closer contact. So here we see what happened. Black migrants found segregation, discrimination, competition with whites for jobs, and sometimes police brutality in their new homes. So you click at the start. I'm just clicking here and scrolling, and it will highlight that section for you, your evidence. After it's highlighted, you add your note. This is how I know you've completed this step. You add your note and you explain this evidence in your own words. So you explain the evidence and then you save your note. Again, that's how I know that you're going to be, that's how I know that you're on track. That's how I grade your work. That's how I assess and evaluate. After you're done with that question, you scroll to, or you push next question. This is also asking for evidence. So you look for evidence about the violence. So there's evidence about the violence that was happening. You highlight, click, scroll, and it will highlight for you. There's your evidence. Again, you add your note. This is the part I can evaluate and read. You save your note, and now you have your evidence. We'll go on to the next section in the next video.